With all the news you can use, this is Bravescast. I'm Ellijah Trella, and I'm going to be talking about how Green Day changed the world. So if you're interested, stick around for more information. American Idiot by Green Day has impacted millions of people all over the US and other countries all over the world. This song will definitely go down in history, coming in at number 432 out of the 500 greatest songs of all time. During production of the album, all of the tracks were stolen from the recording studio, and Green Day had to completely re-record an entirely new album. But thanks to Rob Cavallo, Green Day's producer, American Idiot made it onto the final album. Blogger Jordan Blum from PopMatters.com said it best. When Green Day signed with Reprise Records, they were inspired to write American Idiot, which at the time was part social commentary and part fictional narrative. American Idiot was designed to be a more serious album, and to have a more serious political message. Green Day successfully used music as a way to reach the masses about what is happening in the media. The lyrics to the song American Idiot are some of the most powerful ever written. By making Americans out to be stupid for listening to the new media, Billy Joe Armstrong makes people think twice about what the government and the media are telling them. Lyrics like, "I'm not a part of a redneck agenda. Now everybody do the propaganda. And sing along to the edge of paranoia. So what if being American idiot? One nation controlled by the media. Information age of hysteria. It's going out to idiot America." Perfectly shows the message that Americans need to think for themselves instead of listening to the television. The lyrics to American Idiot went along in a storyline throughout the album. The story starred an incompetent emperor who didn't know how to run his own country. These lyrics are actually very intricate because they reflect the way that George Bush ran the United States during that time. A lot of the younger generation didn't really watch the news or pay attention to world events. For this reason, when they listened to American Idiot, they were motivated to actually make a difference in the United States. Many people actually started following the news and discerning the good news from the bad news. One could spend all day analyzing all the sub-messages of American Idiot's lyrics, but it is important to find the few that stand out. The audience that did hear American Idiot was blown away by its outright blunt messages. Society was extremely accepting towards the song American Idiot. Many people actually started to see the problems with the Bush administration and all the things that were going on behind the scenes. Society as a whole began to see media in a new light, one that they'd never seen before. They started to see past all of the bias and all of the lies the media was telling them. In opening people's eyes to thinking for themselves, American Idiot really did change the world. Not just for a few people, but everyone who was confused about how the media ran itself. Besides being a great song, its messages will continue to impact society for many years to come. Ask anyone in the streets, and the name American Idiot will definitely ring a bell. I'd like to thank John Blum from PopMatters.com and Wikipedia for the information used in this broadcast. Thank you so much for listening to this podcast, and tune into Bravecast for more content like this. I'm Ellijah Trella. Stay bueno.